Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one, and happy Halloween. I'm starting in this room, you'll see why in a moment, and this is the latest in here. So that window is now blocked up, not permanently, they are attached by magnets on the other side. The reason I'm starting in here is this video is going to be my top 10. It's just going to be about 10 figures that are Halloweeny from the 3 3/4 inch Star Wars. So it's going to be 4 walls in here soon, and we're starting with this guy, Nom Anor, but I'll come back to him in a moment. I just wanted to show you what was going on in here, what's popping in here. So what I can do is, it's just a simple case of, oh my god, I think I might have actually, look at that, you see, got nice blinds there behind there, and you see on there, magnetic things there that keep it in place. And it's just 2 boards of MDF, and in they go. They're not going nowhere, man. And honestly, when the lights are dead, it is there's a little bit of a gap there, but it doesn't matter. Boom, when you do that, it is pretty dark in here, which is exactly what you want in a carded room. No natural light. Anyway, let's get on with this list of figures for the 3 3/4 inch Halloween themed. Hang on, that's the wrong laugh. How about this laugh? There you go, let's do this. Hello there, and welcome to the loose figure room. So we're in here because this is where most of the figures you're about to see are from. I have them all loose, except for the one you just saw, Nom Anor. Sadly, I don't have him loose, but I'm on here. This is my Sith and Expanded Universe shelf, and there's a big gap because I'm sure you won't be surprised to know there's a lot of Sith that are about to appear in this list because they just fit the Halloweeny, you know, grim look, don't they? You know, that suits this presentation I want to do today. So here they all are here. I'm going to show you them in a minute. Big secret. Boom. So let's just mount the camera and do this. First things first, let's talk about Nom Anor. Really sad I don't have him loose, actually. In terms of a Star Wars character and figure, he just doesn't fit the bill, does he? It's fascinating to learn about the Yuuzhan Vong, so read up about them. The figure, however, looks amazing, and as my mate Matt said, he's kind of a Star Wars fan, but he loves this character. And the car back is alright. Well, he looks demonic there, doesn't he? I have seen better images of Nom Anor. Ping. That one there looks great, but you get the idea there. He doesn't look like a nice guy at all, but the figure is like, wow, I'd love this figure loose. It just looks so great to have in your hand. Maybe that's I think my admiration of this figure is a byproduct of my yesteryear love of He-Man, you know, and he's got Skeletor characteristics, right? You know, look at him. But that is an interesting figure, look at that. That looks like the polymorph from Red Dwarf, that weapon of his. If anyone knows Red Dwarf, let me know. But definitely fits the Halloween bill. Moving hastily on to my man, Ellis Hellrot. Look at this. It's the figure I got not long ago. He usually lives around about there. Cantina patrons over there. This is my... I say it every time my chronological display. So you got A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, but bang, right there. And it would be great, wouldn't it, to one day get a Cantina playset. But anyway, look at this guy. Bang, there he is. The Scream, that's all I'll say. Enough said, but look at him, man. He really is quite a scary looking dude. He might be a really nice guy for all we know, but, well, he's got a pistol in his hand. There he is, drinking that blue stuff. Now, what was that stuff? Yesterday I was watching Snoots. He said 2 Snoots, I forgot what it was called. I was talking about The Mandalorian here. Season 2, Episode 1, also known as Chapter 9. That was brilliant. There was this light blue stuff. It wasn't milk, it was something, probably alcoholic, you know. He was trying to get Armando to join him in a drink. Want to make some death sticks? In that scene, there's some funny looking coloured drinks as well. Moving hastily on, there is one honourable mention here as well. Let's just move it on to this guy. The dead obvious people. This is Darth Nihilus. Look at him. I've gone for more organic Sith. I could have gone for this guy. Let me just go and talk to you about Malgus. Malgus could qualify. I mean, look at that. He's got a very dynamic face and red demon eyes, but because he's more mechanical, I kind of dropped him. He could be an honourable mention. This guy, Nihilus, I've always liked Nihilus. Look at that ragged cloak there. And there's been recently a 6-inch figure of him, but to be honest with you, I've not been that impressed. I think this figure kicks all kinds of ass and how he looks. He's still got his elastic band there. Darth Nihilus, a really strong Sith Lord, twisted by the dark side, most certainly he is. Knights of the Old Republic. So, oh, camera looked like it was falling there. So that's him, definitely on the list. It's going to be quick and sharp, this video, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to waste too much time. I've decided this guy definitely qualifies for a Halloween gothic look. Look at him, like the Grim Reaper right there. We do need more of these fellas. And man, I'll say now, I've got to say, it'd be rude not to mention the fact that, you know, they did absolutely nothing in The Rise of Skywalker. I wish there'd been more to these guys. You know, there probably was, to be honest. The original plan, we know, was all changed and all that. Oh, and there he goes, man. He fell over, man. But the Knights of Ren, such potential with these guys. And you know, there were some bits of some lines of The Rise of Skywalker I loved. I loved that bit when Kylo was marching down the corridor and he said, "My knights and I are going hunting." And I thought, yes, I'm ready for the ride on this. Let's see where it's going. And then not much happened at all. In fact, nothing happened really with him. But there was such potential there for those guys. But he looks great. What a great figure. And speaking of great figures and qualifiers for a Halloween look, it's got to be Revan, you know. God, he could make so many lists of great figures. But look at him. And when he turns around, you'll see the tassels on him, all over him, in fact. That medieval look, you know. He's fantastic design, Revan. It's just a shame that this figure doesn't have the mask you just saw before, actually. That's the definitive looking mask for Revan, whereas this one, very like the final design for Kylo Ren. Look at this. This is what Revan's mask should look like. That Mandalorian visor there. Right across, just like with Leia Bouche. Except true Mandalorian goes down like that. Well, it actually has a bit that goes down there. Yeah, that bit when Kylo goes through the woods in the trailer, I love that. You don't see that in the film. It's just reserved for the trailer. I love that. And he looked really gothic in his style, you know. Echoing these ancient Sith that we're talking about Kylo Ren there. But Revan, brilliant character. This guy, this is Darth Bane. Told you there was loads of Sith Lords. The guy, he's on here just because of his, look at his cloak there. He does have a mask that's the same colour as that chest piece there. There you go. Sorry about that. But I don't display him with the mask on. I like to see his natural face there. And look at the reason he's on this list of Halloween. Look at that Dracula look to his collar there. Great figure. The Rule of Two. Who is the birth of the Rule of Two? Is it him? Or is it him? I think this guy inherited it and revitalized it, as did Sidious, but or he invigorated it or whatever. So there he is. Look at that. Fantastic. Definitely got that vibe. Moving hastily on. Let's see what else we've got here, man. I've got to put Sidious on here. I have to. Look at that. It's just the cloak. That stooped, ominous figure. Silhouetted. It's so spooky. Like that Black Sabbath first album, you know, that girl dressed in black. Figure in black that stands before me. Look at this guy, he's scary, man. And do you know what about the Emperor? My first experience of when I first watched The Return of the Jedi, I got so angry with Luke. I was like, just get him, man. Don't be pushed around with this old man. And then lightning came out of his fingers and you think, oh my God. No wonder Yoda said, do not underestimate the powers of the Emperor. This guy has hidden depths. One of the strongest Sith, if not the strongest ever. Although I don't know, Exar Kun may give him a run for his money, but that's my favourite. And also, speaking of good silhouettes and ominous looks, let's not forget this figure from 1999. From certain angles, he looks great as well. Look at that. Looking good, looking good, looking good, good. And then, no, not good from there because the face isn't so good, but from certain angles you can place this figure and he looks awesome. Looking good now, good from there, good. You know what I mean? Brilliant figure, underrated. And finally, speaking of Halloween, and look at this is Anakin Skywalker charred up. It's very hard to know where to display this figure because, you know, I'd love to have the makeup table or whatever, the surgical table or whatever to go with him, but for now I just have him sort of in the background of the Revenge of the Sith shelf, stood on a you know, an appropriate figure stand there, you know. Mustafa. There he is, that's gruesome, isn't it? And technically he wouldn't have his legs, they've been cut off by then. I hate you! You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you! Brilliant, that. So powerful. There he is, that is Halloween, isn't it? Scary. And then finally, I was just looking around at some people, and I've got 2 left, so this is technically the 10th. So it's going to be shared by these 2. We'll make one of them the honourable mention, but I just thought I'd put on this guy, only because, whoa, just lost this thing. Don't be surprised I've chosen him. The reason I've chosen him is just look at him. He's got that thing that Bane was rocking, you know, that count, that lord. Almost like Dooku. If Dooku was a bit more old and withered, I'd have him on the list, but because he's got that cape like Dracula, and we all know that Christopher Lee was Dracula, so he's got heavy Halloweenic connotations. But this guy, I've watching a few different things last week on the Shadows of the Empire, which is a fascinating story. Love to do a video more on that, you know. I want to talk about what we could have had in the expanded universe, but this guy would definitely be on the list of figures to update. But Prince Xizor, that green face, the robe there, the attire, he looks like an evil dark wizard, man. It's just the green face made him kind of that Halloween style, you know. There's different kind of masks and things you can get at Halloween, but he looks like some kind of demon, man, a bad spirit, some ghost, a ghoul. He definitely fits the bill. Let's get him. The thing's spinning the wrong way now. There he is. So he could do with an update. In fact, I'd have them all on there. I'd have Dash Rendar, him, others, man. Get it on. And this was my honourable mention. You could have put him on the list any day of the week, but you know, let's get him on the end. I didn't want to go for the whole cliche Halloween character, but Darth Maul is it. And all day, every day, Halloween character with those horns there, those trademark evil red tattoos. Everybody's favourite Iridonian. Is it Iridonian? Iridonia. Can't remember, let me know. But there he is, Darth Maul. Not happy about the exposure, let's lower the lighting. There he is. This is a great figure, and it's seen a return in the vintage collection, so if you want a good Maul figure, go get the best. This is the best. Enough said. There could be little argument about that. Thank you very much for watching. Happy Halloween. Don't have nightmares. Please leave your list of characters or figures, whatever. This is just based on my figure collection. I'm not saying this is all the characters of Star Wars that are Halloween. There's tons of crazy creatures and species that could qualify for a spooky, scary Halloween list. This is just based on my figures, but please leave your thoughts in the comments of figures that you might know of that maybe I could get hold of for next time, you know. But for now, thank you very much for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Happy Halloween. And out.